Oh, not they're about to.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I got told this back in. Right, this is a conspiracy. We're going through a pole shift, right?
Sorry, I mean the sun's polarity just recently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, the suns, yes. And then our electromagnetic poles are shifting on planet Earth as well,
Correct.
which is creating weird weather events and, whales are washing up. Besides
So the current scoreline, 4-2. A chance there for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
I experienced all this stuff firsthand. That's why I know one of the mechanics with that kind of so here's this concept that I've been looking at. I call it
Separates for another boundary, two streaky boundaries from the blade of.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Andy Nahar. Xavi.
But it's like the speed that I have to find these days.
Kubo. Now with Xavi.
How much access
Good vision from Xavi. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending.
We have this
Owen. And fed forwards. Oh, terrific save!
Yeah, that's all about awareness and timing. Excellent goalkeeping.
So, a long time ago, we used to study, and there was research.
Kim Min-jae. And the ball with Alphonso Davies.
And they were observing these
Xavi. And possibilities here. Clever defending.
Zero communication. This is proving through this sort of.
That's a lovely ball.
Right? Okay, so.
And coolly done in the end.
We all have access to the spread. So what if I were to talk?
And the keeper's got to be a bit disappointed, failing to keep that one in.
Was to download
Tolisso. Owen. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Kim Min-jae. Nahar.
Right?
Well, he's certainly not alone, but really sticking to their task defensively.
When I started working with this,
Rafael Leao. And space for them here on the flank. Real chance. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goal.
And so around this.
Yes. I made it.
Like just like literally like a death amount of chocolate for a small one. Yeah. And I was living in Joshua Tree at the time, and the nearest sort of animal hospital was like 2 hours away. It was 8 p.m. and I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Yeah. I was so worried, giving her, water or whatever. And as I was sitting there thinking about quantum uploading and downloading, I thought to myself, well, can I just upload the poison from her body and just upload it to the grid? And like human beings can eat chocolate, like that's not a big deal for us. Like we can take that on. And so I start pulling energetically all of this. Like I know it sounds crazy, but like I start pulling the poison of the chocolate from her body. And I swear to God, she never threw up. She never had diarrhea. She never got sick. Okay, she should have been dead by the amount of chocolate that she got into, right? So then I was like, wow, that was wild. Like.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. Guy Mowbray here and Sue Smith is here to commentate with me. And we've got action from Champions to bring to you today. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Check out my ping.
It's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
And with that, the first half of this Champions match is underway. And an easy one for the keeper. Here's how the home side lines up. Alisson is in goal. Ashraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. And they go with a single striker leading the line.
And all of a sudden she starts walking and rolling, and you can tell she's starting to wake up and taking her feet.
Slams in to take the ball.
And then I'm thinking of this conversation that she had.
That's a good pass.
But I wasn't there for it.
Possession lost just at the point of something happening.
Yeah, I didn't just take her sleepiness. I took her all this other stuff. I took all this emotional stuff. Right?
Lovely weighted pass.
Cracking
Cracking effort, cracking save, cracking start.
Yeah, had to be at his best there. That was flying in.
A really good interception to take the ball.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Well, we had to focus on him today as he notches up a half-century of appearances.
Well, sometimes it can be tricky when you first join a new club, getting used to the way they play, the different formations. But he looks like he's been here for ages. It's a good bit of business, I think.
Now, there could be something on in a moment, but that's where it ends.
Yeah. I mean, let me ask you this. With all that being said, and I've been saying, are we in some type of simulation?
Fernandez.
Or is this some type of hyper-intelligent...
It's been cut out. There's the turnover.
Type of situation?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all about simulation
Mbappe.
theory, but maybe in a different way than just people think, right?
Vitinha.
It's funny that when I was a kid, I was stupid. And then my favorite for the
Now with Fernandez.
It was always this approach with the experience of like
Still going here.
the character and the
Stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. No way through. Possession lost.
This reality is a video game. And you know you're in an open world concept in a video game and you're like running around and you see the buildings sort of populate and wander. That's how this reality actually works. Like it wanders as we
Passing and the movement is good
So
here.
then the real question is, you know, we are the ultimate creators and programmers of this video game.
Rivaldo.
And we've actually just been conned into aligning to the program that they want us to believe, right? So we're all just collectively accepting the reality that they're putting in front of us. What would happen if we step out of that matrix, if we step out of that reality, if we question manifestation. And I really never try and use the word manifestation because it's so overused and abused, like in the spiritual community.
Right.
And people are always like, I can't manifest. It's like, no, it's not about that. It's actually just about observing something objectively long enough, right? So the way that I
How are they not 1-1 up? He has to be clinical in that position. He looks absolutely gutted.
Like take something completely random, like
This is looking good. What next?
We have to see the more projection we can go on with what's going to be so
Opportunity here. And there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game. And the game restarts with the score 1-0.
As if you only have it. And you can sort of imagine this being like a transparent piece of paper, right? And you just draw the basketball.
Bruno Fernandez.
And
that's where it ends.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
She's done well to get past. Great reading of the game by the man in goal.
You do it again and again and again. Essentially what you're doing is you're demonstrating that fact. The more you focus on
Brilliant
something,
anticipation.
the more you bring it into this dimension of dispensing, and then all of a sudden you're walking
Good ball, now what to do with it? Beautifully weighted ball.
The guy who lost the basketball, you know? And it's like,
Cut out well.
So that's just kind of
And it's in! End-to-end stuff here. The lead lasting mere minutes. And we're all level again.
To add to that, so going into
Caicedo.
I think they're using the same techniques.
Perfectly anticipated. Really well won.
On the computer that experience this very thing. The way they're saying, if we don't have a solution to the problem,
Edging ever closer to goal here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point.
On bits. So we're in bottom level. It goes into this how they explain it.
Bruno Fernandes.
Other
Moving it forward with purpose. Something on, maybe. To put them ahead.
bring the solution out of
He's got in the way of it.
hard.
A corner for them now. And a good opportunity to get ahead in the game.
How they explain
They
their
take it short.
So for them to not only disclose this, but now they have access to
Having to
things
stay
where
patient. Now to deliver a good ball in.
they're pulling it from a timeline to creating
Played in with that.
solution or something
And it
that
must be. Oh,
has-
heroic
you
tackle.
know, have this solution to a problem that haven't right.
And that
So,
whistle brings the first
Is
half
that
to a
kind of
close.
The same thing that you're explaining, like pulling from these different timelines and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely. And truly, every single timeline you get to think exists simultaneously. So, like, in this moment, as I say these words, we would all be here, but I'd be wearing something.
Yeah, like you blue instead of white.
Exactly, but we're having this exact conversation, except with one minor alternate choice. So, you really want to, and then it goes into free will versus destiny and what it's
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Ant-Man, anybody? Ant-Man? Anybody get Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Back to the Future was my favorite movie of all time. But yeah,
All
is there
square at the restart then. Who can take control from here?
free will exists and destiny, and your predestined sort of fate or
Gabriel.
contracts or blueprint exists. And what's
Here's
really
William
interesting is
Saliba.
people in the spiritual community believe that
Caicedo.
here to lead us in the path of least resistance.
And on to Fernandes.
Save us from all stress. And it actually-
Good vision.
that artist is destiny.
Oh, it was well worth a go, but it's gone narrowly wide.
Right? So that you can use. So people think that, you know, sometimes it's like, for me in the beginning, the timelines, and
João Neves.
talk with my own contracts for a while.
The ball taken away from them.
Yeah.
Fuck you, destiny. I get to choose, right? I want to choose my free will. And I would like that for like many years, right? So,
Something building now.
my destiny, my destiny.
He's offside. The flag is up.
I would just chuck it across the first grade. And I knew that in the majority of the timelines, like, I wouldn't have done it. And then you kind of get caught up in, oh, in this one I chose blue pen, but in another timeline I chose red pen.
Bruno
Right?
Fernandes.
It's like, so then what was always destined for me to do this in the first place because I discovering quantum concept and kind of fucking it. So it's like, but, you know, you think about these
To take the lead. And there's the goal to put them in front. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Gabriel. William Saliba.
Here's what I recommend. Use something different every single time.
Getting into a good position. Now, can he equalise? And somehow he saved it at full stretch. A short corner taken here. Chance to move inside. Chance to score. It's there. That didn't last long. They're back level already.
We're accessing more possibilities, which mean more power to where you can be more aware. And if we're selecting these things,
And not getting close enough here.
So
Taking it upon himself to drive forward further. And it's on now. And the substitute has made the difference here. On to give them the lead. So off we go. 3-2 the score now. Bruno Fernandes. Caroline Graham Hansen. And on to Fernandes. Caicedo. Turn around in possession. Excellent positioning.
Right, just a flat random in the middle of my day just to like switch up on the vibration of the sound.
The attack
Just
broken
breaks
up.
it. To do these random things, but in a small way, and then all of a sudden for bigger things, like maybe you want to switch the vibration of your relationship, or you want to change jobs, or you want to live something else. Like,
Now,
the
what
big
can they do from here?
things are easier.
Oh, it was a...
You're in a state of
It's to get you out of the zombie trance that we're usually in.
Yeah,
As
you're not as locked into your reality, and you're also not as scared of change.
Right. So that definitely unlocks a lot. I mean, going back to the movies and whatnot, how we always do, or TV shows. So there is an old school TV show called Quantum Leap.
Oh, cool.
Okay? So Quantum Leap essentially
I
explains
thought that was going to be the equaliser there.
Yes.
It wasn't far
So,
away.
this guy-
Not a bad attempt, that guy.
goes into different timelines, different people's lives, and
Marcel Desailly.
he's himself, right?
Mendes.
So, but say he'll go into Elizabeth
On to
Adel's
Rafael Leao.
time, right? So he gets the mirror to shoot, right? So
What a
he's himself.
challenge!
And he is experiencing this part of your life to where he's learning something,
Caicedo.
he's experiencing something, and then he jumps to another point. Where he's
Now,
like
here
you
they
said,
go.
it's not in 1800s, it's
Oh,
not in the
come
future.
out just in
It's not
time.
in the lessons.
Oh, it's great awareness there to see the threat, wasn't it?
He's kind of adjusting and fixing whatever.
A big area to progress into here.
Obviously, he's not that person. He's doing these different things.
And the idea has been
It's great. Would
anticipated.
that be like?
Well, look at the room. They've got to attack now.
I mean,
James
yeah.
played in with that. Closed it down well.
Nothing sounds good. That'll be sure.
Getting to that stage where it has to happen for them. Corner to come. They take it short.
And so I started to hop into the body
Oh, could be here.
as a young guy. And to the point where not only could I feel the whole body move,
Could take things forward a notch here.
but then like he would, so I was like a plastic over, like in her body.
More work to do yet.
I was just like,
It stops there. Nothing at the end of it.
Like, go around the corner and like rub the face
Approaching the final whistle now, and the hosts hold sway. That clock can't go fast enough for them.
Well, what an entertaining game for the neutral. The managers will be frustrated with the goals that they've conceded, but from an attacking perspective, this has been great. They'll need to keep it tight, though, in the last few minutes. No silly mistakes.
Can I do that again? And
Today.
like, yeah, I was like 25.
Oh.
So like 10 years. And I was like, oh, it's so strategy.
Desailly.
It doesn't make me say this because.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. It's been such a close game, really competitive, and the fans are just desperate to get them over the line now.
But anyway, so that's what I say, because I didn't have as much involved in perspective.
So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it.
Look at the screenshot above.
Yeah,
Craziness.
not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Contender one.
I mean, she's like maybe 45, right? So the only way that I could validate my experience was to, of course, drive by her and take a look at who it was. I mean, when you're
5 wins, my
like,
G.
I couldn't even see the back of her head. Like, I couldn't see any defining details, her hair color, anything, her skin color, nothing. And so I drive by her. She's exactly who I felt in that moment. So it's absolutely possible for us, as remote viewers even, just to hop in and out of different bodies and gain access to those experiences.
Wow. So it's the same thing that explains that in the TV show. So always in the movies. That's crazy. So does that get overwhelming for you when you're remote viewing or seeing these different things? Is that like your taxing?
When I was a kid, I created this sort of boundary, which is when my physical eyes are open, I'm just rooted in this reality because I see dead people and like just a bunch of weird stuff.
That's happened to me. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of dead people. Yeah.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And we have a live Champions match to bring you. What might we see today?
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
So, obviously, here.
The whistle sounds. The first half is underway. Let the Champions drama unfold. Takes it on.
As soon as I close my eyes.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Yeah, it looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in this system. You can defend deep, stay compact, bring the opposition forward, then hit them quickly on the counter-attack.
Oh, hang on, Sue. A chance. Oh, he's got to it.
Yeah, he's judged that perfectly, made himself as big as possible and reacted so well.
Well, not far away from a very difficult angle.
Well, for a moment, I thought it was going to squeeze inside. It's a really decent effort.
This guy's swooped behind me. Yeah. And I wake up screaming, and I jump
Alessandro
up
Bastoni.
as I'm waking up. And he's running at the same time. We're both running, like, where we going?
Mbappe in the centre. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them.
So what are we calling it? Come on, yeah. So I honestly... Yeah.
Joelinton. Fernandes. Now what can they do from here?
Yeah, real quick.
Didn't seem to be much on from that position, but he gave it a go.
No, it didn't. That's really unlucky. That is such a tight angle. Wasn't that far away in the end.
Can they make something of this now?
She goes, what are you doing? You won't stop messing with me.
Landon Donovan.
He's like doing this and this and that. Right? Like, she was like, yeah,
An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. What are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Yeah, what form he's been in. 4 goals in 3 matches. He's been so clinical in front of goal. It's going to be difficult for anyone to try and stop him today.
Ferreira. Intelligent defending.
Gets the fuck out of there. He's like, how did you know this person? Because you weren't even born. So yeah, I have sort of
Might lead to a chance.
And
Tremendous
so,
challenge.
In seeing that stuff as a kid, and my mom was the first time about my robots too. I made this rule that when my eyes are open, I'm just here. I'm only seeing the physical.
Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And that'll be offside.
For me, that was sort of a safety mechanism, being able to exist here. Every once in a while.
Snuffing out the danger.
Okay. And I'll just like tap down and see what's going on. I would not recommend that. But one time I was in a car, I don't know why. Maybe I was just like not having like a great time or like stimulating conversation.
Joao Neves.
I wonder what these enemies look like in this car. Oh my god, it was like
Strong possession play.
Yeah, uses his body well there.
Must take the lead here. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside.
I'm doing what I do because I have like some good boundaries.
Landon Donovan. Donovan threading it through. Oh, superb tackle.
Because it's like sitting down and doing it. It takes all of your concentration and focus, and it does that.
That's a good-looking ball. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Well, they couldn't keep it. Oh, good idea. Oh, but cutting it out in the nick of time.
So it takes a long time to do this. Before it took me like 60 minutes, 45 minutes.
Alessandro Bastoni. Now with Hakimi.
Now it takes me 2 seconds because I know how to get there.
Joao Neves.
But like if I'm
Mbappe. Strong but fair tackle.
If it's cold in the air, like the temperature of the room can bring me back into my body. Like if
Promising
there's
ball.
a neighbor
That's a great decision, really clever.
Possession changing hands.
Back into your body. So obviously I do want like condition, but the
Nesh.
nice quiet space. But I really trusted myself just because I don't want anything.
Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business.
Like I want full control of it. But like sometimes I've been like
Retaining possession proving difficult.
Like hustle bustle. I'll be like
Really effective shielding under pressure.
And I'll just hold my mouth and be like, all right, where can I go? Like there's horns blaring, like people talking, there's like, you know, something smelly in the air, whatever it is. All of these things will bring me back in my body. But
Eva
I've really
Payon.
trained myself that no matter what it is, I can keep it
Really good challenge.
despite any sort of physical sensation.
Have you ever
Kylian Mbappe.
Any other plans?
Yeah, so in my
On to
my sort of
Vitinha.
training, they took me to Venus, I believe. And that was really cool. I've also been to Mars as well. There's a lot of
It's with
military
Joelinton.
stuff happening on Mars.
Well, they're
some
moving
of
it
it's,
around with real purpose here.
And then some of it is well, a lot of it is
And credit is due for that good piece
Yeah.
of defending.
I've seen this came out. There's actually pictures of astronauts or something going on.
Oh, great vision.
I just saw it. Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying about this.
Vitor Ferreira. The first half here comes to an end.
So it's outside.
Oh, it's actually not like overall it is definitely more occupied and then I go every single month. I go to this huge mothership that's occupied by the Galactic Federation of Light.
Oh, I was going to talk.
Yeah. And
So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change.
I'll ask the question. So I'll basically like hover just outside of the ship, and then I'll ask a question, and then I end up going to the being that
Really good
conducts
challenge.
the question. So I'll meet like new beings. I'll go back to like beings that
Lacking a
I've
distinct
before.
sense of rhythm at the
And I've
moment.
been doing this since
Yeah, it's just
2011.
scrappy, isn't it? They're just
And
not
then
on the same
I was
wavelength, are they?
training them, and they told me that I needed to take
And giving them too much space on the flank.
And I told them that they were crazy.
Can he get them in front? What a vital intervention.
Get online and tell people that I'm talking to Indian.
Rafael Leao.
Yeah, well,
Nuno
the two
Mendes.
files are up now, and everything's blue now.
To do that, and they're like, no, do it.
No, to
People
take
get
it away.
And, like, that's when my channel started to gain a lot of traction because people just resonated. And then you have the Israeli
visualization and execution. Can they forge ahead? Crucial intervention.
A remote viewer literally going to the same Galactic Federation mothership that I went, and he sketched a picture of one of the rooms, and I was just kind of laughing to myself. I'm like, really? That's all the details you got? Like, you can't see more than that, right?
Right.
So, but like I said, I don't get a lot of validation in what I do until like you've got another remote viewer doing and saying that stuff.
Right. So with the Galactic Federation, so break that down for people who don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Like, is that like a governing body?
Amid impending danger.
Well, there's not been much to cheer about for a while, but they're certainly getting behind them here. They
That's
sense
exactly
that a
that.
goal's
There's
coming.
The governing body for the solar system, this galaxy, this universe. It's a coalition of many different species and
Clever
civilizations,
defending.
so it's quite a wide variety. And as long as they agree to abide by the laws of the universe, they can do
In a decent position.
There are many different species in the universe that don't need to abide by the laws of the universe.
Well, a
So there
top-notch
is
piece of defensive
sort of a
judgment.
governing
Yeah, and he
body
got himself
keeping
in a
everyone
great
else in
position
line
there.
if they do go against these laws.
Pereira.
Make a move. What's close to your sale? For just $6.49 a month, get AI managed VPS from Postinger.
It's with
Run your server by
Joelinton.
chatting with AI.
Quick counter
And
could be
everything
on.
from
A real opening
monitoring
now.
to security
Well,
updates.
I have to
Scale with the
say,
network
really
speed
thought
of
they were
1
going to
gigabit
take the
per
lead
second.
there.
Plus 3 weekly backups in full. Try for 30 days
And
without
into the
risk.
last 30 minutes
More than
now.
4 million people going online with Postinger.
Michael
Monday
Owen.
into day one with AI-enabled VPS.
We know they need to stop it,
Postinger.com.
but timely defending when it mattered.
Okay, beautiful.
The hosts are very much dictating the tempo in the last 15 minutes or so.
Oh, wait a minute, Sue, a chance. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Men here may take the initiative to make you feel. Scan the QR code to join our platform. Tell them everything you want about this. They will always listen and support you. Don't let loneliness ruin the chance of a lifetime. Scan the QR to this platform and see if there is someone for you. No pressure, no awkward silences. Just a safe space to be yourself. Start the conversation on your terms.
Karim.
Connections grow because effort may come from
Dangerous
both
ball.
sides. In this platform,
In
you may
it
have
goes!
open conversations
Squares
and meaningful
again!
messages.
What a contest this is turning out to be!
Scan the QR to join.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Party for the Galaxy. Yeah, exactly. It's all
Angie
good for the
Wright.
emoji. That's everything.
So the thing
And
is,
Hasegawa.
you say them and government systems. They
Enzo
don't
Fernandez.
create the laws. They just abide by them.
Can they carve out a chance?
The law
Yeah,
of
great
protection,
movement, isn't it?
The law of free will, the law of karma.
Yui Hasegawa.
The law of familiarity. These are the things that they sort
Oh,
of
that's a
govern,
clever ball.
And then they make sure that others govern and
Yeah, polarity is
On to Neves.
paramount when it comes to our existence and how
And pressing
balance
expertly.
is so key in life.
Adeyemi.
And going back to mechanics and physics. So
Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently.
Particle of light, packets of light, and scientists looked into quantum entangled photons. Right, what makes up essentially, on the simplest level, our universe and whatnot, and how things are entangled on a quantum level. They looked at these photons, and no matter where they are in the universe, they're connected, right? But they looked into what they actually look like. They are literally a symbol of the universe.
Oh my God, yes, I did look at that. Just recently.
Short
they
corner
just
favoured.
posted this picture of
The corner kicks keep on coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Now, how about the short corner?
Number 5 is exactly like the
Yeah, Nick, that's the
Chance to put them in front. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone.
If I see Marvel, if I see years. Now, Fame
Guimarães. That's a good ball.
Obsessed with what? Depth, but
Chance was building.
balance. All about balance. He wasn't doing what he was doing, getting in half the universe.
Leao.
It's evil. It was about balance. It was true imbalance. So he wanted to have the universe balance to where there is peace. And all of go back to that kind of ideology because
The attack showed promise.
crazy to say, oh, it's happening. It's not safe.
Yeah.
I want peace. I want good. So that peace. So be good.
And on the front foot, this is great theatre.
Right? So
Can he put them in front? Oh, he's just kept them on level terms.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was going in. Excellent reactions from the goalkeeper.
So I would
He fancies it. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Short corner. Happy to shoot.
And so I told people, we still have to pay our
And the
bills.
pass deftly
You
cut
know, we
out.
still have to eat food. Like, we're still going to be rooted in this physical reality. But what's going to change?
Paul
our
Ebere
perception,
Onuachu.
right? So challenge
Good through
isn't
ball.
going away on Earth. Challenge isn't dark times, darkness.
Successfully
isn't
cut
going
out the
away
pass.
in, 5D. But what is happening is we get to feel it, learn from it.
Now
and
breaking
then
it
have
pace.
gratitude
Potential
for it.
danger.
Like, I always
Oh, that
say
one has
to be
promise.
the master of this reality.
Just
You
1
learn
minute of stoppage time, say the officials.
by observing
Oh, great
everything
vision.
objectively
A goal
as a
here
part of
could settle
life.
it. Sometimes you have to be content.
Make
Can he
it
put it
two
away?
goals.
And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. decisive. And just look at their supporters. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, they were just a bit off it today, weren't they? Sometimes that happens. They need to reflect and learn from it, and then look to bounce back in the next game.
Right? And so I talk a lot about mentality, objective observation, and zero competence. Like, I'll bring a lot of videos that are extremely polarizing. If you've ever seen my channel,
Yeah.
I'll talk about Trump and SVP and like, I'll get into it. But I'll always finish off those videos with neutrality. And, you know, I love bringing in people who hate Trump, and I love bringing in people who love Trump.
Exactly.
And then sort of whipping him into shape to say, you love him or hate him, you're still just feeding into the matrix. Like, you're still just
Preaching to the choir.
You need to realize that both of these sides simultaneously exist and simultaneously don't exist. And if you can just observe it all objectively, then you're a place of true mastery.
Sure. That's why we say all the time, we bring certain stuff on, and some of the comments, some people are like, well, why if you bring this person on, why people really? This is a platform that we want to hear all sides. You want to hear this side, this side. Necessary. The fact that people think he is a solution.
Right.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the gantry, ready to provide all the tactical observations, is the former England international Sue Smith. I'm thrilled to bring you all the action from Champions. Sue, what are your expectations for today?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And away they go, off and running here in this Champions encounter. Working so hard to win back possession. This is the lineup for the home team. Tim Howard stands between the posts. Xavi starts alongside Douglas Luiz in central midfield. And leading the line today is Thierry Henry. And introducing the visitors lineup today. Alisson begins in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Rodrigo plays with Rivaldo in the wide positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Understandable that the focus of attention is on Kylian Mbappe, who today marks his 50th appearance.
Yeah, it's not always easy when you first sign for a new club, but he's settled in well, seems to get to grips with a new way of playing too, and I'm sure he's got another 50 in him.
Just cutting off the supply.
And the number one thing, like his so much
Sané.
to bring it.
It's looking promising. What can he create?
There's so many transformation every time I talk about it. Please remember,
And they have possession again.
Creates chaos to destroy the whole system, both at national and
Mbappe.
not working for us.
Nev.
The solution is to bring solutions. But we
And he's made headway.
have the skills to bring
Oh, now that is an excellent save. Nice looking move, this.
He's doing exactly what his job is.
Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Can they forge ahead? Super challenge! Wow!
Yeah, recovered so well there.
Now, but I don't think we would have gotten that number.
Already. Opportunity it is. Foiled by the post. Well, no way through in the end.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities and surely the goal will come.
Well, they can't dwell on not getting the rub of the green. Perhaps they can create another chance now.
And we know it's detrimental to everything.
Neves.
In an abusive relationship, and this is
Oh, read it really well.
then you know.
It's called Stockholm syndrome.
Impressive build-up. Takes aim. Oh, good clean catch by the keeper.
Yes.
And it's so
Neves.
nice to hear that someone
And teammates around him.
because I either get it once or if you
And a
but
strong
this
tackle.
This is
A really good pass.
naturally is to observe both sides, both ends of the scale, both polarities, and to come to this middle, you know. And so,
Douglas
and I
Luiz.
don't do anything because I always say that in the podcast
That's a good looking ball.
your audience is a
Opportunity here.
right?
Oh, great save.
And so for me, I always just
And over comes the corner.
Oh,
Oh, that is superb from the keeper. Tremendous reflex action. Well, pressure building. Another corner. Hit with ferocity when accuracy was required.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've got 33% on the middle scale.
Marcel
Let's just say
Desailly.
for the sake of these, they're left. I've
Rodrigo.
got 33% on the other end of the scale. Right? Think about the scale. That's the other end of the scale.
Mbappe. Annoyingly, there it breaks
We're
down.
like super neutral.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
That we can sort of dip and play into
Thierry Henry.
I love dipping into 3D. I love
Sané.
triggering people, bringing them out of the
Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here.
You know what I mean? Neutralizing
Look ahead. And it goes. The opening goal in this contest. 1-0 then.
And you're still feeding into the system. So you just remember what side you're choosing. You still think
Rivaldo.
two sides to choose from.
Rivaldo. And denied by the keeper. Impressive.
You're, yeah. And the fact that we all
And played short.
So, we've shown you
And space for him to cut in.
it's a simulated version of the Matrix where he's showing the lady in red and all that stuff, right? He's explaining to
Douglas
you
Luiz.
until everybody
And a really good run.
they're going to win the fight for the system. So,
Mbappe.
in
Decisive pass from Mbappe.
that means they're still above
Good
the
challenge
system.
and a throw-in
So they're
coming up.
approved to be used. So they don't know that they're defending the system that is causing
Can he get them
their
level?
death.
And it goes to square
So
the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Crazy. It's so important because people
And a
think
clever
that
piece of defending.
left or the right, whatever the case may be, using the side.
Moving the ball forward.
The
How
key
creative
is
can they
not
be?
to choose.
Really vital
It's to be
interception.
objective.
Yeah, he's got himself in a great position there.
Out of the matrix and make decisions from
Salazar.
there. Because if you're making a decision while you're happy or
Well,
sad,
doesn't have to do it on his own.
that is not a balanced decision. You're being
And steered back under a bit of pressure.
where, oh, I hate Trump. I'm going to make a decision off of this. Or I love Trump. It's going to be based off of this. Instead of being like, hey, all this shit sucks. All this shit doesn't work.
We're using the space really well. Now can they push on? Aimed towards Mbappe.
So, again, this
Well, it just petered out.
okay, no effect.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
I say this, United States is because this is going into my top left on local news, right? It's the old regime. Going into something new, whatever it looks like, if it's like, you know, a Congress type of situation, Iran and stuff, or just monarchy, we don't know. But for this old system, it's United States Inc., which is a corporation. It's something different. And that's what we show all the corruption. You know,
Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us?
Still disrupting. We wouldn't have been put this way.
So let's quickly talk just briefly about time from sometimes, because I looked at this right versus I was curious, and I looked at this one, like, and actually,
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Nicely played.
yeah, just so
That's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
If you look at the stats, they show just what an entertaining game it's been. There's been plenty of chances.
Danger here, sir.
Injection.
That's a super. Careless to concede the free kick.
So as a reviewer, you have to be as objective as possible. If I have too much emotional stake in the game, I can't see it. Or I just, right? Like, but
My goodness, what a special goal that would have been.
This is so unlucky. It's such a long way from goal. He took the opportunity and nearly got his reward.
What I saw was that
He plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Michael Owen.
And what came through
On the ball, Rafael Leao. The game level. Let's see what they can do with this corner.
He's had to play a very
Favouring the short one.
to get to where he's at. And that just
Genuine
makes sense
chance.
because, you know, the powers that be, I call them the powers that be, Shadow Gunner.
Strong piece of defending from
They're
Xavi.
still running things to the point where he wouldn't be in a position of being running for presidency if he didn't play a little bit of innovation. So it's not that
I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
And he's done well, hasn't he? Not just his goal, which he did show great composure. It's been his all-round play has been good, always positive, and just never stopped running.
He had to kind of have the one footing to sort of be accepted by that group, play the game a little bit to get to where he is now.
Might be onto something.
Absolutely not.
But the danger averted for now.
Definitely not. I think that there are
Great weight on the pass.
but it's not the last consistent.
And he's driving his team forward.
I predicted this in my 2026 prediction video. I don't know if you can take a look at future timelines.
Thank you, lads.
So 30 minutes left for play in this one.
Still experience. And remember that
Riese.
one of the things that I saw that in the huge fantasy was
Crossed onto the
the
penalty
end of
area.
globalization.
Ready to fire.
And it's fascinating because now he's pulling through all of these global government organizations after my prediction, right, which is so cool. And the reason why this is significant and the reason why this is
Rodrigo.
really important is because of something called the World War II, right?
Can he put them in front? Pressure was on, but the keeper's done
Still
well
from
to
me.
defuse the situation.
Essentially wants everyone to be
Now
ruled
options are plenty.
in the system. And under that one government
And
system,
defensive play to be
you know,
applauded.
you all have to basically do nothing and you'll be happy.
Well, maybe a
like,
good position
sort
from
of
which to
vibe,
counter.
right? And so that's global.
Henri. Well, they have to pay attention. Oh, got everything behind it.
A pineapple from Thailand, like that, like shouldn't actually be the case. And like we need to go back to self-sustaining countries. What are you exporting? What are you importing? What can you create locally? Like by bringing that back in, we're bringing the power back to the people. And so it's a good thing that Trump is sort of putting an end to globalization as we know it, and sort of being more state-centered and national-centered rather than international. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that. They think globalization can be a really good thing, but it's really feeding into that one world government structure. Yeah.
Right.
And the play stop. They will make the change now.
Listen to that.
And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, you can see this delivery from the corner is spot on. And the final touch, pure quality, leaves the keeper with absolutely no chance.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline.
That's not
Effective challenge.
itself. It's an entity. Do you see anything like that at all? Is that
20
him?
minutes to go
What
in
we
this
see
one.
is like a former shell of him. A bunch of different things like that.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I just got asked this
Kaká.
yesterday in an interview. Like, it's kind of fun. They're not like music, right? And
Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Oh, to level the match. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Rodrigo Salazar.
It was definitely desert. I don't know if it was I don't think it was.
Salazar.
Anyway, just gets the point.
Strong but fair tackle.
And completely hit it. And it's fun. Anyway, so, but yeah,
Kaká.
yesterday's class.
And teammates around him.
That's something I've never looked into. Right?
This could level it.
Yes,
And cleared away.
Yeah, he did what he had to do there. Definitely the smart choice.
Yeah.
Thoughtful play. Real chance.
So, yeah,
Read it well and made the save.
the place for
Corner kick played in. And holds onto it confidently.
For sure, only because I think it has to do with
And intercepted it.
So, talked to other viewers, and they said that he has something around him as well.
Rodrigo Salazar.
Kind of like
And a
the way
timely
they
intervention.
explain it is he has like kind of psychic shoulder
Throw-ins given.
like that, to where it's hard to see and blocking stuff.
This could square the game. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
Do you see or see that?
And he's made headway. Oh, he's kept them in front. Brilliant stop.
Well, they should have many clearer chances than that now. Fantastic goalkeeping at a crucial time.
Taken short.
We don't know exactly.
Opportunity to level it. What great incitement. And the match is level. Douglas Luiz. On to Vias. And they still have the sides on the win. And let's give credit to the defending.
Collectively, it's a little bit different. It's essentially the more people we have focusing on one thing, one
Kaká.
reality, like it's people watching a movie and
Untidy in possession.
we create that time. And
Sané.
so 20 years ago, there was one.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And support available. And they forge ahead. Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, if we watch this again, you can see she's under all sorts of pressure, but still manages to keep her cool, and she finishes it off well.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Oh, they'll be absolutely gutted. They were well in the game, and it could have gone.
Because it's just so good. So what is this? And then I saw all of these people getting the same. I saw musicians or psychics or random people getting crazy with this nuclear bomb going off, or this feeling of impending doom, or this apocalypse, or this cataclysmic event. People are going to start feeling into this timeline. And this is what we have to realize, right? No fear around it, because every timeline does exist. So what I saw was that in the old Earth timeline, right, it's going to end, and it's going to end with an apocalyptic World War III type event which does look like a nuclear war, like a global nuclear war. However, it doesn't mean it's the end, right? It's like those individuals can then shift their frequency over to the new Earth timeline and then fully exist here, right? So we might get
A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and this is it, the climax of the Champions campaign. What are we going to get from this one?
There's been a mixed bag throughout these finals. They just couldn't put a good run together. On their day, though, they're a decent side. Let's hope we see that today.
Essentially, when you have some
Whistle blows and the first half is underway. Let the Champions drama unfold. Here's how Wolves line up today. Gianluigi Buffon starts in goal. Rafinha starts with Leroy Sané in the wide positions, and they're playing with just one up front. This is the lineup for the visitors. Alisson is in goal. Nuno Mendes starts with Achraf Hakimi as fullbacks, and they'll play with a lone striker up front.
Hello, are you even here? And they're not. They're actually on autopilot because their consciousness is existing.
This is looking like a decent move from Wolves. And the promise of something happening is over.
A sense. I'd never heard it that way.
Coutinho. Oh, good vision.
Yeah.
They're just some cuts.
Rafinha.
So going to the World War III thing, that's also
João Pedro.
What?
Yeah. Here's the thing. So
That's a good ball. As a go. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0.
And that's the thing too.
So off we go at 1-0.
I think we have also so that's because we know this thing what's real, what's fake. But what's in there is that he said, hey,
Rafinha.
It's the war.
David Rao.
And still go.
Rafinha now.
In the finals. Like, what? Like he's saying
Something happening here for Wolves. And that's really useful defending.
Yeah, he read that brilliantly, didn't he?
It's him, Bill Gates, and the guy talking about.
He's got that all wrong. It's in! A frenetic start, and we're all square
Thank
once
you.
again. Incredible!
And that's
Well, as you can see, he's so alive to the rebound. He's first to react, and then he gets his reward. It's a good goal.
Working hard to win it back there.
Which was an intimidation against the rivals.
And the run goes on. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over.
And that was right before what happened. So it's the same plan.
João Pedro.
So it's super interesting because
Rafinha.
are they trying to manifest this thing, right? Because
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover.
And is it to where now they're showing us this to manifest this?
Rodrigo.
Now you're seeing
Apparently there's, I mentioned this in the podcast.
João Pedro.
Someone mentioned that they're
Rafinha. The block on ahead. Huge block, but still danger. Flag up here. Offside. Kylian Mbappe.
So, yeah, so I know
Rodrigo. Mbappe. Genuine chance here. And they have the lead. Only moments ago they were behind. Strap yourselves in. We've got one heck of a game to enjoy. This could be threatening. Well, the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end.
For us in the new Earth team is that all of a sudden you're gonna have all this ramp up of like all the things.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Only half the job done there. A move that had much promise, but it's a promise broken.
And the people who remember that
João Pedro.
going to be easier than punching the defense, right?
He's beaten his marker here.
We're in.
That is where it ends.
They didn't allow that to develop, did they? Good organisation, I would say.
Planted in the neighbor's time, so that never happened for us. It happened for them, and then they switched over from being the NPC or being
Oh, and Wolves have lost it now.
right? And then they wake up because they're here.
Which is very
Mbappe.
interesting because I've heard of this type of
Now the play
scenario
goes for a throw-in.
The frequencies are doing this. Everything is starting to split, the great divide. And there's a song like by Sammy Hagar saying it came out in 1977 called Crack in the Whip. 1977.
That's a lovely
Said,
cut inside.
"We have 50 years left." And when that time,
And the chance slips away.
1977, 50 years later, it's the 27th. He said,
It's a
"Crack in the Whip,
terrific carry forward, this.
Said, and these frequencies are starting to split because
Leroy Sané.
of remembering things in,
Ball's a little careless there as the ball changes hands. An attack of genuine promise developing. Oh, incredible! That's top quality goalkeeping. Something different from the corner.
So like there's like a shift that is happening to where people are literally believing realities.
Winning the ball back and in a promising position.
A scenario that happened like with ice. Oh, I saw this. This guy did this. No, this happened. This happened this way.
And it's going to be
Kanji.
especially so you
João Pedro. It's offside, and that will be that.
And this was back in 2014. So long before people developed that was.
That's not a bad-looking ball.
Hey,
Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
That was excellent defending.
And I was taking on
Leroy Sané.
and
Peace.
this, you don't know what's going on. Like just
Setting up the chance. Chance for the equaliser. Gets it away. An impeccable tackle. And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes.
Husband, do I stay? Like, he's just not waking up. Like, I don't know if I can stay here. And it's, well, like, try and raise the frequency of the touch like, maintain that. And then maybe he shifts into your frequency, right? So she calls me after one day. She's like, Elizabeth, I don't know what happened to my husband, but I don't think he's the same. I'm like, indeed. And she's like, okay, so last night, right? She's like, we sit down. And typically, like, he watches sports on the downstairs TV, and I watch him, and I sit on the upstairs TV, and like, that's our night every night, right? They don't have kids with it. And so...
The ball is rolling, and the second half is underway.
Crazy conversation over here. We talked about
David Rao.
we talked about everything that we never talked about before. We were in a conversation about that. The dinner table, and they were connected.
Making decent progress here. Taken cleanly and held on to.
And then we went back and we go to the grocery store together. And she said, we got into the grocery store.
Beautifully weighted
She
ball.
was on the way to the grocery store. I turned it.
Switched on and ready to intercept there.
And he turns and he's like, I went downstairs, like, I want you to like me. And she's like, no, we talked about this and this. It's like, that conversation never happened. He's like, this is
Lovely setup.
this is who you wanted to be. She's looking up what he was saying. Because she
And Wolves have given the ball
and he
away.
watched the game
Now
because
there
he
could be a
was
chance
with
to
her
counter.
for that entire time.
He's in here.
She calls me and she's like, is my husband
And they scored again.
Yes!
Even further in front.
That was
What
lucky.
a position to be in.
experience with coaching?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And the game kicks off again with the score 3-1. A promising move stalls.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
You guys also existed in
Bastoni.
overtime.
What a good ball that could be in.
Once we went to that,
And
which is
further
just
clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away.
And you go back.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Leroy Sané. They've come away with the ball.
That I experienced, and then I will say that they are still together.
Adeyemi.
And they both shifted. And they both
Good work. They've got it back.
Yeah. So this is like a fun sort of vanilla.
Could be something on. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. It's a bad place to lose the ball. And that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him. Rivaldo.
Okay. So, my friend's over, she's good, right? And we've got a little bit.
Ball taken away from them.
Okay? We're working on his counting. So he's obsessed with marbles. We've got like marbles around the house. So I put marbles in my hand. And he counts the marbles, and whatever marbles he can count, he gets them, right? He's got like a little pouch or whatever, and he puts some marbles in his pouch. He's very excited about it. So, I put 3 marbles in, he's counting 3, getting the marbles. I put 5 marbles in, he counts 5, marbles.
He's certainly made his mark on the game. Now time for someone else to have a go.
So then we have 4 marbles in. Then he's right next to me. He goes 2, 3, 4.
Akanji.
No, I need to try again.
James now.
Here's 5.
Namuel Akanji. James. And they might be in. They start off again. And he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Kaka.
Where did this? It's just like the blue one, right? Like there was like, I don't know, 3 orange ones, 1 yellow.
This might be promising. And the flag has gone up.
Well, he just needs to play that a bit sooner. The pass was definitely on.
There was only, like, am I crazy? But my friend was there.
And the ball has been lost by Wolves.
Where did this come?
Goes on past the defender. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Oh, that's really well cut out.
Right? Where there were always 5 marbles for him.
Adeyemi.
And he's counting diligently.
Hakimi.
And I'm only seeing 4 marbles. And my friend's only seeing 4 marbles. But he kept saying it's 5 marbles.
That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw-in.
Suddenly, you just switch over to his time. Where 5 marbles always exist.
Sure.
Rafinha.
And that's the thing, kids.
Sané.
Right?
Some good work to win it there.
Yeah. He's like, no, this is it. This is what it is.
Promising looking ball. What can they do from here?
That's exactly it.
And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. And the game gets going once more at 5-2.
That just recently happened to me about a couple months ago. I was, so these panels, right? I was picking up in my room.
Raphael.
And I was cutting piece still. And I have
ball with James now.
Right? I have it. Cutting. I don't know what.
The pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
This
could be. And they've scored. A goal to get the stadium jumping.
There. We just have
really promising pass.
Back. So remember,
that's gone out of play. Throw in to come.
It's probably good, but looking good forward.
Leroy Sané. The ball with James now.
I just used it.
Julian Alvarez.
It's not there.
Drifting on and still going. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession.
2 days later, I'm looking for my I shit you
Well,
not.
not long to go until the end, and the hosts clearly second best. That's the story of the game.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
Everywhere I check
Alvarez.
check the bathroom, check everywhere. Turn around.
Oh, just off target.
Yeah, and that would have given them some encouragement there.
Not there. I just checked. It freaks me out.
It's so simple. So it's like putting the dishes away the other day, right? And I was like setting, the knives and forks for that right table, and I turn around in the drawer. So I take this knife, this cutting knife. I only have one of this, butcher knife or whatever.
Well, you can really sense the frustration building around the stadium. They've been so poor today, way below their usual standard.
And there it is, the final whistle. And
Yes.
Did I duplicate this? Because duplication is a thing as well. There was a whole phase of my life where I was just duplicating everything. It was wild. I'm like, I wish I could duplicate shit.
Completed.
Anyway, so yeah, of course I opened the drawer and it wasn't there.
Right.
I'd never even touched it to begin with. So we're gonna get more of that.
Let's see. Oh, come on.
The vibration is increasing.
Will that work for
Timelines
this?
are shifting. Quantum mechanics is becoming a very real thing.
Sure.
And the less attached you get to this reality, to your routine, to the outcomes, the less attached you get to belief or identity, the weirder things become. But then, when you observe everything objectively, and then you observe something specifically, you can create that timeline very easily. And I want to mention one more thing. The best time to shift timeline
It's not
is
bad.
when the entire world is in chaos or fear.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because you're no longer competing with 8 billion people who have the leisurely, ability to say, this is what I want for my life.
Right.
If they're stuck in survival, if they're just getting by, if they're in fear, they're stuck, they're rooted, they're not creating their timeline.
Why do you think the government does that?
You
Why
can
does-
just cut through.
Right. Yeah. Like they do that because they're taking the power away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I always say, in the midst of chaos comes opportunity.
Right. It's so true.
So when people are paying attention to politics and war and money and this, distractions, in between that, like you said, the energy is a lot more abundant to pull from. So now you can, manifest your
Very
dream.
easily.
Yeah, for sure. And it's so crazy that you say that. And we'll wrap up in a minute. 'Cause we can go all day. Yeah. But we've noticed this. Every time that Trump is in office, my success wave goes like this. Literally, the last time he was in office, when I did real estate at the time, took off. Made 7 figures, did all this crazy stuff, like went crazy. And I didn't realize it back then, but now I see it now. I had this, mass awakening. And I'm like, okay. And then like that 4 years when he was gone, it was a little rocky. And then again, massive amounts of success when he's in office. And it's not just, the economy and things of that nature. That is red herring. What it really is that it's exactly that. In the midst of chaos, I'm able to pull energy and command and be the master of my
nice.
at that time. Yeah, like sliders. Like, it's crazy because I really realized it, and I told him, I'm like, you realize it's like a wave every
Where are
time.
my coins?
Here, when you're in chaos, in the midst of chaos, we are here to be. Now we're really living on our purpose, to where everything is just flowing.
Yeah.
Like money and this and that, things that don't exist anyway. It's just the energy itself. Because money doesn't exist, time doesn't exist. The only thing I say exists is energy, and that's the most important thing in that, is energy. This is why they try to energy harvest you with energy harvesting events and media, movies, music, the constantly trying to do this because they want your attention, and attention is energy. So that I really realized that this go around, I'm like, okay, this all makes sense. Everything's flowing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And I'm able to pull so much. Like I'll think of something and it happens. I pull it.
This whole building that we're sitting in, we pretty much manifested.
Yeah, like she was.
Nice pack.
It's insane to a T. We're like, we're gonna get this. We want this at this time. We're gonna have these types of, people in our lives that they're gonna help us, and we want these types of guests, and everything is just flowing, coming in. It's a direct connection to whatever energy we're pulling from because everybody's so distracted. Everybody's just in fear and chaos and all this other stuff. So, like you said, we're competing for this energy, at different times. And now people are so like this, right now. So it's amazing. Yeah, great. So let everybody know where they can find you, and you're speaking at the Conscious Life Expo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So, people interested in the content. I have my first book, which is called You're Not Dying, You're Just Waking Up, which is a pretty solid overview. Pretty solid overview of like the autopilot, the questioning, the modalities, the agendas, and all the things. And then my book that I just released is called Your Anxiety is Giving Me Anxiety. Obviously, and so I highly recommend those.
Is it? Oh wow. Oh wow. Hats of shot.
Yes, and you're speaking
on the 21st. And I'm getting content. So my whole talk is about showing cat timeline glitches. Like it's very overwhelming for me to kind of deduce, but it just pumps me right up because I'm like, let's get into it. And the fact that I even want to go there is a good indication that people are ready.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, for sure. We gotta have you back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm just down the street, so
yeah.
It's easy when you're local.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you back. This has been great. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for all your enlightenment, for sure.
Likewise.
And then I'll see you on the Conscious Life Expo.
We gotta get into Area 51 and UFO.
Yeah.
I want to get into that.
Yeah, we'll save that. Yeah. So I'll be at the Conscious Life Expo too, you guys. So get your tickets below. The link is below. I'm speaking on February 20th at 6 o'clock, talking about how America is the matrix. Goes into what we were talking about and how everything is just layers of constructs. So get your tickets. That's at 6 o'clock. I'm doing a 90-minute talk on how America is the matrix. So appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys question everything because nothing is what it seems. Peace.
Let's put the intro music for the sake of the edit of this podcast.
Okay.
Wewe tulia kama maji. Yes. Wait. Intro music. Let's go, man. Where are we? Here we are. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a fresh episode with all due respect of the Kissinani Podcast. You guys, I'm Coffee. My dear man, up to the usual suspects in the building. My dear Maria Prudo. Shout out all the way from Belco, my man. I mean, come through, my dear, like a bomb for this podcast. My guy Bashir Munyas comes out, I have to get a camera and pick up good step. Take it. Fuck you, nigga! Huh? Kalau bikin kita Bashir aku nyata. Tapi mana itu lagi? Fuck, you mana ni kau? Thinking of telling six, I am calling. Bashir, wherever you are, Where, Maria, how you doing? Long time no see, mother. Yeah.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And the focus here is on division rivals action. What are we going to get from this one?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And with that, the first half is underway. This is the home side's team today.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Should score here. And there it is. 1-0 already. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. He's beaten his marker here. Real chance. Well, he's kept that out nicely. And that could now come back very quickly.
Well, he's lucky there. No real danger coming from that.
Decent looking attack, this. Great interception. Neves. No way through. Possession lost. Chance to go level. It's in. A frenetic start, and we're all square once again. Incredible. And that goes out for a throw. Dali. Traore. Rodrigo. That was a really good spot. João Neves. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Mbappe! And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Giroud. Turning the defence around. Oh, and last its tackle clears it away.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
A huge press now. And a good tackle results in a throw-in. Neves. Vitinha. Kylian Mbappe. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Junior. And then Junior Traore. To edge ahead now. Oh, great tackle. Goal saver. And he's so good to see. Hard work off the ball pays off. That's going to be a free kick, and in a promising position too. Oh, that's a great block.
That was absolutely outstanding.
A chance now for a quick transition. Is there something at the end? And the counter fizzling out in the end. It's all getting a bit scrappy in the middle right now. Working the ball really nicely. And it's pinched, read his mind there. João Neves. To take the lead. Superb reactions to cancel out a brilliant effort. This could be dangerous. And it must be. They've scored! And that gives them a priceless lead. And we're back underway at 2-1 now. Alessandro Bastoni. Vitinha. Ball lost and the chance gone.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Giroud. That's where it ends. Trying his luck. Oh, I don't believe it. That's a sensational save. It's been delivered. Well, you can see his disappointment there. Traore. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Vitinha. Just a little untidy. João Neves. Mbappe. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Well, they couldn't quite take advantage at the end of that. Well, we're approaching the interval now, and I should think the fans will be happy enough with the score. What about the performance?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
Edging ever closer to goal here. Should score here. And it's there! A goal that draws them back on level terms. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? And that brings to an end the first half here at Benfica. We're back underway. 45 more minutes to come. The defence quick to snatch it back. Rivaldo. Really well done. This could lead to something. A body in the way. Rodrigo. A chance now for a quick transition. Oh, what a good ball. That could be in. And he's through here. It's in. And it's their game to lose from here. And we could watch that sort of skill all day. It's a terrific carry forward, this. Only half the job done there. Giroud. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Oh, that's really nice. And played in now. And there's the equaliser. The advantage was not held for long. Back and forth resumes then. And there's no telling what happens from here. To edge ahead. And a solid stop. To the box it goes. Might be in. But it's pinched Reddy's mind there. Neves. Good work to regain possession. Oh, that's a really lovely ball. To put them in front.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And the quality of the header from that far out is absolutely superb. Top-class stuff.
Just square things up. This to level it up. And if there weren't any nerves...
Because the traction out of here, I think this year, they've got less downforce. Exactly. I think it's going to be tricky. Just if you look at the line through here, on camera,
when you think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of drops away as the track goes off, and combined traction as well with all of that power this year that they have.
Exactly. And we've seen people touch the curb with the rear right wheel, and it just fits them off the barrier on the outside. It's a much trickier section than like people realise. Should we keep going?
That's it. Not right now.
Yes, you can drive.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, we see a lot of people using it.
They didn't show. A well-taken penalty. Well, what a game. 4-4 now as we restart. Karim Adeyemi. And it's nicely stopped and held by the keeper. Rodrigo. No way through. Possession lost. And it's a proper scrap in there now.
Well, I have to say...
Now, this has to be. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. So at 5-4, remarkable scoreline. The game gets going again. And denied by a top-draw tackle. Promising looking attack, this. That's brilliant. That really is. Spotted the chance to lift it over the keeper and did it perfectly. Getting closer. And the attack collapses. Oh, look at this, away they go on the counter. And the keeper just about able to deal with the danger. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Teeing up the chance now. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking really promising.
Well, in the end, a bit of a letdown because it was such good play up until that point.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Now, here they go. And he's in there. Oh, excellent work. That was a real chance. Chance to deliver into the box. The job not done yet. Should score here. Brilliant. Great save.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
This will spark something. It's in. Well, don't write them off yet. There's the goal that keeps hopes alive. Alessandro Bastoni. Nuno Mendes. Well, it only takes a second to score a goal, and there are still 5 minutes to go. This is all they need to do from here as the minutes tick by.
Well, they do this pretty well, don't they?
Kaka. This could be dangerous.
Yeah, let's get into McCarran. Did you think in the sprint George was managing it, or do you think that actually after 4 laps, it's how hard it is now? Yeah,
That was a bit of a, like, you're trying to show me how strong your wrists were.
Cynical foul, no question. And there's going to be a change now. Rodrigo. Rodrigo! It's there! Time running out, and they've got the goal that draws them level. On they come, edging closer to a piece of late drama, and stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Beaten easily here. Oh, real opportunity. That's a decent bit of goalkeeping. And that's a corner. It could be decisive. What a cool bit of defending.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
So that will do it. Nothing between them, at least as far as the score.
This is going to be a race of reactions. Deep to power, probably will come into brain 80% chance here, and this wind, tailwind in the
Oh, nice, nice. They give him a coins.
he was expecting a visit there. He said yes. And quite often you do get safety cars around here. Right, as you say, wind is gusting, it's chilly down here. But Martin's in position. Looks good.
I am indeed just cuddling these Ferrari tyres here, basically because their blankets are nice and warm. Anterior City's front left there, and there's a lot of tyres on the grid. That's going to be a tough grid walk actually, because the teams and the drivers are absolutely full on trying to work out what to do next. You can see they're allowed to heat the intermediates and the slicks up to 70 degrees. You can see them all bang on 70 here for Ferrari. These 4 tyres for a couple of hours only, and the rest, as Bernie was describing, up to 40 in the blank, 40 degrees. So when the problem is, they need to be at least 70 to sort of work, and ideally, in the corners and that, they need them over 100 degrees C. But as they trundle down the pit lane, or of course through the warm-up lap, the tyres start losing temperature, and that is the problem. I mean, it's it's an absolute no-brainer. Slick tyres, you wouldn't even dream of putting any intermediates on this particular track here. As we go past the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, this sort of feels like his kind of day, doesn't it? Max always seems to have a bit of a sixth sense for where the grip is, and this is unquestionably for me, this is going to be a day of survival as to who can get to the end of this Grand Prix with all four wheels still attached and pointing in the same direction. That is going to be the main job today. Keep wandering forward and see if we can trip over, and we'll hope to catch some drivers a little bit later on. But if we watch them all get off the grid, we know they put their headphones on, talk to the factory, and today will be, as I say, much more intense. Well, Pablo, are you working? How are you? Yeah, good. You having fun?
Love it. Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be an amazing race because of the conditions. As you see, the sky is getting wetter and wetter and wetter, and I think somebody's going to risk maybe intermediates, and being in the front here with no reference, so easy to make mistakes.
Isn't it? You seem to have upset the Verstappens.
Anything new there?
It's been, Pablo's been quite punchy on it, and yeah. How are you? Quite nice to see you. We'll keep moving down. This little sticker gets us under the rope. That is a genius little thing. A little bit later on. Let's see if we can find. Here's Lance. Lance, what's it like out there? What sort of grip, the wind conditions and everything?
No grip.
Well, you got it round. There must be some grip. It came back here, but I know what you mean. In racing terms, yeah. What even just at outlap speeds?
Yeah, it's tricky because with these tires, it's so hard to build tire temperature with these cold conditions and the rain. We're just not getting the tires in the working window, so that's going to be the challenge today. I think it's getting the tires up to temperature and finding some grip out there, which is pretty hard to find, but we'll see how we go.
Well, you're missing a bit of power. Maybe that won't be so important today.
Everything's important. Power, downforce, it all adds up.
Have a good one. Obviously, that is home Grand Prix. Let me just work out where I am. I'm in front of Kimi Antonelli, and I am beside George Russell, so we'll keep mooching around. I don't think we want to go under the rope just yet. We've got 3.5 minutes left. Maybe we will then, because there'll be some... we will then. We'll go through, because I can't actually see anybody here at the moment. There's Kimi Antonelli with his umbrella, just coming, sorry about that, just coming out the front. Can you get through here? We'll keep mooching through, and thank you very much. Didn't even have to go under the rope. There's George. We've had a lot of George's time, but so I think we've had plenty of George's time today, unless he loiters around there anymore, and then we'll grab him. Let's see if we can wait for a driver. Yeah. Is this Emily? Yeah. Emily Hampshire. Stevie Buttercourse in Schitt's Creek. Lovely to see you. You'd like a bit of fun, won't I, here?
Yeah, I'm basically a driver now. They gave me a shirt. I saw the engineers, and I brought this for you. Came all the way here to bring it. It's a Canadian chocolate coffee crisp.
Oh, thank you. Do you know, I've never been given a gift on the grid before. That's really lovely. Thank you very much. Other brands available, I'm sure. So you're with Mercedes this weekend. So either of those two you're cheering for, or just generally for the team?
Well, so both of them. Like, I couldn't decide between him and Lucy, Kimi, and
they're both on your cup.
Yeah. So they're both gonna win anyway. So they're the best.
Lovely to talk to you. Thanks for supporting Formula One. Let's see if Sergio, what can you tell us about the track?
It's really in the middle, really hard choice between the India and the slick tire. I think if the rain were to pick up a little bit more, it would be a little bit clearer the decision. But
is it more wet out the back then than it is on the grid here? Because it doesn't look into here.
Yeah, it's worse over there at the back, into turn 10, into the shooting. But I think as cars are running, it will be a little bit clearer.
Okay, thanks for your time. We've got a minute. We've got a minute.
Hello from Lisbon, a city that has so much to offer the visitor, and that applies to this stadium as well, the Estadio do Benfica. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. What are you expecting to see?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Rivaldo plays with Rodrigo out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And a look at the initial 11 for the Hornets.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated.
Happy to shoot. A very good tackle. Bednarek. Good weight on that pass. Oh, fancy footwork. Real chance. And there we go. It is the ideal opening. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Nuno Mendes. High quality defending. Plenty of space out wide for the Hornets, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And regaining control of the ball.
Yeah, it did well to stop the danger.
Such an ambitious run. That's a good ball. Olivia Moultrie. On to Moultrie. Clever defending. Vitor Ferreira. Well, an excellent piece of goalkeeping anticipation. How can he take them on and beat them? Opportunity. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. Mendes. Now with Vitinha. Possession lost there. Mendes. Alessandro Bastoni. On to Vitinha. Intercepted effortlessly. Real chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Well, it's been a masterclass from the Hornets so far, and you sense it's a matter of how many for them. Good use of advantage. Well, he's retrospectively awarded the free kick, having let it flow initially. João Neves. On to Vitinha. And the Hornets with the ball once more. Succeeded in winning it back. Jakub Kivior.
It makes it quite exciting.
You seem to struggle with
Olivia Moultrie. Oh, he looks threatening. Slight miscue in the final third. And the referee playing advantage.
Well, it's been all the visitors in terms of possession. They just make the game look so easy, always have time on the ball. There's always an option for players to pass to, and they've worked really hard to draw the defenders out of position. It's been a really good performance.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Kylian Mbappe. Decent looking attack from the Hornets. And defensive play to be applauded.
They're really well organised off the ball there.
Moultrie. And it's opening up. Oh, could easily have been a brace for him.
He's certainly been bright, getting himself into good positions on a regular basis, but this time the keeper's equal to him.
And the shot. Kylian Mbappe. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
It's going to be a really interesting year. There's going to be a lot more time for here because nobody can tackle or even really tackle. I mean, everyone's in this one. Anyone. Exactly.
I think George was hoping it's going to be simple today because he needs a victory.
Y vamos con un cambio en el equipo de casa. Sale del partido con el 20 Mbappé. Entrará en su lugar.
And the ball is rolling again after what was a sublime first half showing from the Hornets. Oh, danger here. Oh, surely! And that's two for her today. They just can't contain her, and no wonder she's off celebrating.
Well, look how she gets round the marker with a lovely bit of skill, and it makes a striker's job relatively easy. All she has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
Rodrigo. There to take it away. Kylian Mbappe. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Oh, it was. That's so unlucky. A really tight call. Great movement, so we'll be frustrated.
Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, no way through in the end. Could catch them on the break. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Rodrigo. Oh, useful ball. Vitinha. Can he score? And it's two for him today. A Wonderful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. So the current scoreline 4-2. Not high quality defending. Kylian Mbappe. Could be dangerous. Can they get one back? Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time...
Khrushchev is up in Sky Race control. Compton, Martin Brundle and David Cross. Mercedes knocked out the front row of the grid. Could be in for a thriller.
Many of your rivals have you down as time contenders. Yep, the fastest guys will be fighting the championship. With all this extra attention to you, you're right now that you are the title favourite.
Take it as a compliment, I guess. Listen, mate, it's easy.
Remaining, this game is very much back on. Well, how about this? 4-3. We're into the final half hour. Unable to get a body in the way. Adeyemi. Really good wide play. Is this the moment? Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline. So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Madison. Desai has it. From one side of the pitch to the other. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Must take the lead here. Oh, had to intervene.
Yeah, he nipped it in the bud quickly there.
And he's made headway. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Can she put it away? Oh, top goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Gives it a go. And losing possession. Takes the shot.
Well, the atmosphere is loud in here. The fans are doing all they can to urge the team on. They should be winning this.
Nice looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the Hornets could get in behind. How did they let that attack come to an end? Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. And good safe hands on display. Well, the perfect position to read it. Oh, it might be. And a goal to re-establish their advantage.
That's not helping with time. Warm up at time. 3 minutes. Slips sliding away. C5, C4, and C3, the tyre compounds. And that's the current scene. The track is the slightly damp bit in between the wet bits all around it. We're on the Ile Notre Dame near the St. Lawrence River, and it's absolutely brutally cold. Here's the starting grid. 21 drivers lining up on it because Lance Stroll changed his battery and starts for the pit lane. Valtteri Bottas is 21st.
Just look at the celebrations. So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Distributing it well. Could be. Oh,
yes.
My goodness, he's caught that so well. A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded, and it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
Is it going to be? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Vitor Ferreira are getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. And the Hornets are showing good width here. And covering tremendous ground here. Oh, big moment. And she's done it. She's made us a hat-trick. She's tearing this defence apart. What an individual performance. Olivia Moultrie. Oh, he's blocked it. Could pose a threat on the counter. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Zielinski. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion.
Yeah, I think the manager will be happy with this.
The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the...
We've got a headwind into turn one, a headwind into the final chicane. It's a very strong tailwind into the hairpin, and down at that part of the track, Martin, I think it's a bit flatter, and that tailwind causing at least 3 drivers that I saw to look up on the lap for the grid.
Absolutely. I mean, this is one of the races. I'm talking about another ex-Commodore racer on the way up to the Coffee Rock stand. Quite pleased we're talking about this one and not driving in it. It's going to be very tricky indeed, but it hasn't been declared a wet race in any way, shape or form. That means that everybody's obliged to still use 2 different compounds of dry.
Hello and welcome to a stadium that always produces a lively atmosphere. We're at the Estadio do Benfica in Lisbon. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Alisson begins in goal. Rivaldo plays with Rodrigo out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here's the lineup for the Bulldogs.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
Hasegawa. Ronaldinho. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. How to play then, corner awarded.
I think he meant that, didn't he?
And short it is. It's a perfect challenge. Decent position. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Well, she likes to run with the ball at her feet, but the danger averted for now. Rivaldo. Plenty of support here. Nersch. Determined defending. Could be threatening. Is it going to be? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, no damage done.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, giving the ball away. Oh, disappointing end to that. Oh, danger here. Oh, surely. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Short corner favoured. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Pogba. And Hasegawa. Oh, useful ball. Oh, big balance. Oh, and a venomous effort. Rattling the crossbar.
Well, what a good shot that was. Hit with such power. It just didn't come down in time.
Well, misdirected. Intelligent ball. Will it go in? And it's gone in! The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Top-class defending. Hasegawa. And it's with Ronaldinho. Very quick thinking there. Ferreira. So out for a throw-in. Interception to snuff out the danger. Butragueño. Kivior. A real opening now. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today. And credit due, a good intervention. Oh, superb skill. Mbappe. Retaining possession proving difficult. We're just not properly looking after the ball. Hasegawa.
Eu sei, 28,000.
Kylian Mbappe. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Really good defending there.
And support available. Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save! Delivering it. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Rivaldo. Clever defending. Pogba. Joshua Zirkzee. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
If we sit now, we will have offsides. We will have offsides. So I don't know. It's is there a mistake now? There you go. That's what we wanted to hear.
So away they go again. A one-sided contest here. Yui Hasegawa. Joshua Zirkzee. Hasegawa. Zirkzee. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Quick counter could be on. And there it breaks down. Ronaldinho. Thoughtful play. Oh, that's defending of the highest order.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
And an opening. Oh, it's narrowly wide. So unlucky.
With the Inters, and how long can he keep them alive, though? As I'm sure everybody else just spun up their particularly cold, slick tyres. Let's see.
Big lock up there from Pierre Gasly going into turn 5 and 6. Hamilton there, and Oscar Piastri now right behind him. While
Vitor Ferreira. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Given away again. And they need to get tighter here. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in great stop.
In the short corner, let's see. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Giuliano. Counter-attacking possibilities. Looking for the right angle. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. A lopsided contest. 4-0. Bulldogs being afforded too much room here. Manuela Giuliano. Well, offside, Stuart, when that pass was made.
Well, he should have let that run. He was always going to be offside.
Really good interception. Oh, that's a clever ball. And it's with Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh my goodness! That was staggeringly good. Of the highest order. Oh my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Neves. Nicely timed tackle. Teammates available. Oh, good-looking run. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Incisive pass. Owen with the chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Closing down. Ten minutes left for play. And possession changing hands. Ronaldinho. Oh, breezing past him. Ronaldinho. Good weight on that pass. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Zirkzee. Possession lost by the Bulldogs. Yui Hasagawa. Michael Owen. Now with Neves. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come up.
They do one thing in country to 21 where they need to do one in 17. You only find that big to that, and he wants to finish
so far this season, 5 or 3 stars. The leader of Blackpool Lewis comes from the second row of the grid. Norris got a great start. His teammate opting the action. It's horrible for him. Joey was around the pit. Certainly up back. Norris.
with. Here comes George Russell.
Really close underneath the rear of his teammate. He's much more likely to lock the front axle. Look at the speed that he's coming at.
Yeah, how close was this as Antonelli locked up? It was between front wing and rear tyre.
Yeah, he put himself right underneath the rear wing of his teammate, and he has the steering lock in going left. And of course, the wheel just locks up. So a little bit of a rookie error there. You've got to keep some air going over your front wing. If you don't know, you inevitably take a lot of air off your front wing, and that's going to unload your front tyres.
Reminiscent of Baku, as Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo all those years ago, when as Ricciardo got behind the rear wing of Max Verstappen and the two Red Bulls collided with each other. On board with Verstappen, currently in fourth place.
And keeping there, because I'm pretty sure that Russell was thinking about that and using his overtake situation to make that pass. But he's 1.1 ahead of Antonelli. If he can keep that, Antonelli won't be getting overtake. Hamilton behind him might just be.
See how those tyres shape up for Kimi Antonelli, who put a lot of energy through them. Big cloud of smoke as Lando Norris now up into 13th place. Oscar Piastri is the car behind Lando Norris, has made his way up into 14th as Norris now picks up another place. This time it's Alex Albon. Up into 12th goes Lando Norris. Karun Chandhok to you, race control.
So after by the McLaren strategy properly, all drivers were saying on the radio this is the wrong thing to do, and they did it anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, on Antonelli, he's not complaining about the tyre flat spot being too bad. I have no doubt, like you, that he's got a flat spot, but they're not having it on him immediately. There's no complaints yet.
And he has got within that magic 1 second now. His teammate George Russell could put that to good use as Lando Norris now sees Fernando Alonso and could wave bye-bye to him, and he's up into 11th place.
The detection point is just into that corner. Was Antonelli within a second of the detection point? Does he get the extra half megajoule of harvesting and a higher top speed? But Verstappen's certainly got some top speed, hasn't he? He is up into 3rd place.
And one of those last of the late breaker moves from Max Verstappen, getting past Lewis Hamilton into the top 3, where he hasn't finished in any of the opening 4 Grand Prix this season. You've got to go back to 2015 for the last time Max didn't make it onto the podium in the first 5 races of the season. Now his rookie year for Toro Rosso, and he's not looking like a rookie, neither should be the full-time world champion. And Piastri now picks up Alonso and up into 13th place. Norris ahead in 11th.
They've got no power, man. Come on, guys.
Deployment issues again for Lewis Hamilton, who suffered a bit with that qualifying yesterday.
And because Max was behind at the detection point, Max gets the overtake mode for the whole of this lap. Even though he's now in front, which will be pretty handy, it means you can harvest more battery power and you keep your top speed longer as well, which is what got Russell past Antonelli. Will Antonelli return the compliment? They can get close enough.
Well, that was happening. Nico Hulkenberg, who has fell into the mix to change his intermediate to soft tyres, has been caught for speeding in the pit lane, or noted for speeding in the pit lane. Could be a 5-second penalty coming his way. So 1 second advantage for George Russell, winner of the sprint yesterday, leads.
The Canadian Grand Prix on TSN, powered by Mercedes-AMG. The future, fully charged.
It's not about the race. It's about the road to recovery. Arkansas.
You ever wonder if we deserve all this?
I had a good life once, too.
Why does Max actually hate you? Because he went to prison for a murder he didn't commit, right? Is there any way Max could know about what we did?
What did you do? You deserve this.
We have to get ready.
prescribed Ozempic? What kind of Asda are you? However you ask for brand name Ozempic and show your Ozempic savings card to your pharmacist to get the brand you know. To get yours, simply go to Ozempic.ca.
It's Harvey's $3 summer menu season, featuring favorites including a flame grilled hot dog or junior burger, and even hand-spun milkshakes for only $3 each all summer long. Is $3 each?
Living the dream? Gaining on him, that's a big lock up from Bevan, I think, going into that chicane.
But to my point earlier on, they are now 33 seconds behind the leaders. That's Lando Norris, as he doesn't make another place over.
He might hear though, he's gone down the inside and Bevan rather left the door open for him.
Yeah, it was sort of a bit of a half-hearted one, that wasn't it? But he got away with it. And Ollie Bevan knows that's not his fight today. But it's 18 seconds to make a pit stop. Norris is 33 seconds off the lead trying to get through this traffic. So he's a pit stop and a half behind. However far he can take these tyres.
And he's going to try and take Pierre Gasly here. Does so. A lot more power coming out of the final chicane. Lando Norris now up into ninth. His teammate Oscar Piastri is getting closer all the time to Alex Albon. He's got a few places to make up. It's not great for Norris to be 36 seconds behind. Piastri 38 seconds behind currently. At least lapping in the alert high 1:16. And there, Kimi Antonelli, new race leader. George Russell is right behind him. Antonelli did get past George Russell momentarily into the hairpin. Russell has retaken that lead on lap 12. So that's the second time he's had to get past his teammate. The second time he's made it refusing.
So the other test was about 3/10 of a second. If you can see these playing cat and mouse, it might be
down the inside goes Antonelli. And once again, it's turn one. They're almost wheel to wheel. The two Mercedes. Russell hands on by half a metre.
And George Russell went wide, deep at the hairpin. That's why Antonelli's all over it. And went wide in the turn 9 hairpin.
Yellow flag. Momentarily, as Nico Hulkenberg now gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, and still the two Mercedes cars barely separated by anything. Down at turn 10, Alex Albon has stopped. We're approaching turn 8 and 9 here with the two Mercedes. There'll be no overtaking whilst these yellow flags are waving into turn 10. You can see Alex Albon on your screen on the GPS tracker. Stationary currently. We're not quite sure why. There's a bit of debris there on the track. Certainly looks that way.
Single wave yellows rather than double wave yellows. So less urgently in need of slowing down.
As Oscar Piastri had a moment with Alex Albon here because he was right behind him and they're changing the front wing on Oscar Piastri's McLaren. A second visit into the pits for him. I wonder if he's made contact with the Williams. He's back out again onto the racetrack is Oscar Piastri. And there he is right ahead of the two Mercedes. Trouble for him, he is almost a lap down.
I want to see a replay of Russell at the turn 10 hairpin to see what happened. We didn't see that at all, did we? We suddenly had a new leader in place because Karuna's Drag Race Control has seen it, and that's how I know he went deep at turn 10. What did you see, Karuna? Yeah, he had a massive lock-up that went straight into the run-off area, went way deep, and that allowed that early pass. You're absolutely right, Rocky Piastri. He did run into the side of Alex Albon down at the hairpin. He was trying to pass Ollie Bevan, locked up, and went into the side pod of the Williams.
Yeah, big damage, I think, on the Williams there from the contact with the McLaren. Ollie Bevan was being passed, and Oscar Piastri thought, I can pick up 2 in 1 here, and it didn't go. We can watch on the left-hand side of your screen. We've got the two Mercedes live in the main picture. Here comes Piastri back, straight to the side of Alex Albon. It's so unfortunate there for Alex Albon. Nothing he can do about that. Completely innocent in that moment.
I wouldn't be surprised if Piastri doesn't take a penalty for that as well, for that contact and not having full control of the car. These two up front are going to again, aren't they? They're just brilliant. Closely watched by four-time world champion and the 7-time world champion. All the history between those two drivers.
Yeah, so far it's advantage match for Verstappen, with Lewis complaining about having no power. Verstappen getting through into turn 7. George Russell leads. He's 7/10 of a second clear of Kimi Antonelli. The upgrade's working very nicely indeed for Mercedes this weekend, and the two drivers giving us an absolute treat in the racing action. No team orders, gloves off, get on with the lads, and they certainly are.
Leclerc had a horrible lap just now. He's now 5.4 seconds behind his teammate Lewis Hamilton.
And crucially, Martin, as Isaac Hadjar right on his tail, heading towards the hairpin. Let's just take a little replay here. It's a lock-up, wasn't it, from George Russell? That's why he went deep into the hairpin. Kimi Antonelli, thank you very much indeed, he said, as Antonelli in real time fighting his way back here down that back straight. I wonder, are we going to get another repeat of the two Mercedes trying to go wheel to wheel in the turn 1? Lap 16 of the Canadian Grand Prix. Russell is just far enough ahead.
Yeah, well, they've both got flat spotted front tyres now. Russell's worse, I would imagine, than Antonelli's. He did a bit of cadence braking, trying to stay within the sort of confines of the circuit, did George Russell, and got away with it and kept his head and did the repass immediately. But, man, they are pushing.
I wonder how long before Toto Wolff feels he might need to have a little radio chat. What is happening here? Lando Norris is coming into the pits, is what's happening here. We've seen him go over the grass. They're not going to get to the end on those tyres.
We need to box this lap. It's a reliability problem.
And it's not a tyre issue at all. This is big, big disappointment for Lando Norris in Miami last time out. He was on the podium for the first time as the reigning world champion. Look, they're looking in the side pods there, aren't they?
Clearing grass out, I'd imagine. I'd imagine it's overheating. Got debris grass in the radiator. That's what they were doing in there. Oh, what a miserable Grand Prix this is turning out to be for McLaren.
Yeah, wrong choice at the start, and things have unravelled ever since as Norris rejoins in 14th place. And Oscar Piastri currently down in 18th after 2 visits into the pit wall to change his front wing. On board, meanwhile, with Kimi Antonelli. See how George Russell struggling for grip out of that slow corner. He won't be the only one today in these cold, golden conditions that the tyres are just not enjoying.
What's critical for these two is whoever's in front gets to pit first if it's a standard pit stop, or indeed, of course, if it's a safety car pit stop, then one will have to diligently queue behind the other if they decide to stack them. So that's why Russell will be desperate to keep this track position, and Antonelli desperate to take it away from him.
But is this a day to stop first, or is this a day to stop second? Is the undercut the one to go for, or the overcut the one to go for? Because there's a difference in the opinion. Russell locks up, and Antonelli, for the second time in his race, could take opportunity. No, George Russell did go as deep this time around. Antonelli couldn't get past it, but he's got the momentum now down the back straight. He's alongside George Russell. He's just slightly ahead of George Russell. Who's going to be last on the brakes? They're wheel to wheel, and it's George Russell who manages to squeeze through, and that was close, but absolutely brilliant as Russell hangs on.
Yeah, Antonelli took a sensible pill there, realised that Russell was not going to free up the apex of the corner, and diligently and smartly just tucked in behind rather than trying to frame it around the outside, maybe bounce across the curve, damage the car in some way, but great racing.
Fantastic. If you're Kimi Antonelli, you're just saying to yourself, keep putting the pressure on, keep putting the pressure on. That's twice he's locked up now. I might get my opportunity again.
Yeah, this, as I said, all about track position, but every time they do this, Verstappen and Hamilton get half a second to a second closer to them. And the Mercedes people must be looking at this thinking, right, when we don't mess about, we're gapping the pack, the entire pack. When we do mess about, they're coming back at us. So, and they're costing each other quite a lot of time there.
Yeah, but they're giving us a brilliant time. So
Absolutely, we'll have it.
Yeah, carry on with that, quite frankly. Don't keep calm and carry on as we ride on board with Kimi Antonelli. And he picks up a slipstream, and I've had that overtake, that extra half a megajoule of energy in which to keep in touch and try and gain on George Russell. And he's close, but not quite close enough going into that final chicane.
You see the back end of George's Mercedes step out quite a lot, and the heavy acceleration out of the final corner, out of turn 4, for example. But quite clearly, he's beginning to struggle with front grip down into that turn 10, and he's going to have to adjust, and that's when they've got tailwind today as well, which takes away quite a lot of downforce, especially compared to a decent headwind, like your aeroplane always taking off into a headwind.
Nico Hulkenberg then has a 5-second penalty, and the stewards are also looking at him and Liam Lawson, who's currently in 8th, for being out of position at the safety car line during the formation lap. We got another yellow flag very briefly as someone has just skirmished off the track. Bernie Collins to begin.
Yeah, just a quick one on the two Mercedes. Normally being the car in front having the freer is the advantage. That's what you want. I think in these conditions, actually being the car behind will not only overheat your tyres, which is bad. In these conditions, I think the car behind has better tyre temperature. And just on that image you see there, a lot of debris, I think, on the exit out of turn 10. One direction where cars are side by side coming out of there. There's a bit of debris both left and right of the racing line. It's going to cause someone an issue.
This could be property of McLaren or property of Williams. Alex Albon out of the race after being hit in the side by Oscar Piastri. Had to change his front wing, and Armin Lindblad out of the race, but he could get his car into gear. Karun Chandler, up to you.
Yeah, the Kevin George Russell a bit of advice. And Kimi has only 2% rear work on the brake balance into turn 10, and that's why he's having less locked up issues. So 2% as Martin Bottas is a massive amount of the brake balance. It's a great deal of balance of bias towards the rear, but you can see that Antonelli is more confident on the brakes into that hairpin than George Russell catches him. We're not quite there yet, but I'll tell you what, if we've got a season of this coming up, it's going to be great, isn't it? Because these two, there's nothing between them, kind of anywhere really.
It's absolutely superb. George Russell currently gaining 7 points on Kimi Antonelli in the championship. The lead will be 11 points going into the next round in Monaco in a couple of weeks' time. Ollie Behrman's been noted for a yellow flag infringement. The stewards are as busy as the Mercedes pit wall and as busy as the two drivers behind the wheel this afternoon, and getting busy once again. Kimi Antonelli, can he stay with George Russell close enough? Probably not coming out of that final corner, but let's see as we head down towards turn 1. Russell keeps the lead, Kimi Antonelli keeps it keen, and Fernando Alonso is another to be noted for a yellow flag infringement.
Suggesting either they didn't slow down anywhere near enough, or they even made an overtake. So, the stewards take a pretty dim view of yellow flag infringements.
Lewis Hamilton as keen as Kimi Antonelli, but this time it is Ferrari behind Max Verstappen, and Ferrari definitely thought they could be racing with the Red Bulls here this weekend. Thought they'd be racing with the McLarens too, but the McLarens are way behind them. Lando Norris currently 13th, Oscar Piastri 15th for the reigning Constructors World Champions. Still, 0.4 of a second gap between Russell and Antonelli. He's a lot closer, I think, this time around. Antonelli coming out of the hairpin.
And they're coming up to Lando Norris, who won't get any benefit of blue flags, of course. So he's in the pack, racing.
Here comes Kimi Antonelli, Sarah Martin, George Russell moves across to cover that inside line, so you can see the second Mercedes appearing at a rate of knots in his wing mirrors. Antonelli thought about a move, but here he comes again, down towards turn 1. He's going to have to try around the outside if he can, but he's not alongside. Looks like George Russell will keep that lead for at least another lap.
Yeah, so they're starting to catch quite a pack of Batman with Norris in it coming back through the pack. So that'll be painful for Lando Norris if he's obliged to get out of the way of blue flags.
I mean, not Lando Norris's happiest track, one podium there, and it's his only point scoring finish in 6 appearances, but this could be a new wave of disappointment for the reigning world champion, and he's about to get lapped by our leaders on lap 22 of 68, so not even at a third race distance currently. Hamilton goes straight on, and the chicane there, behind Max Verstappen, and trying to close in on him, he goes straight on, and once again, the two Mercedes dicing away, down at the hairpin, and once again, George Russell managing to stay in the lead, but for how much longer? Because here comes Kimi Antonelli, as they let one car, Antonelli moves back into the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. It is you, sir, as far as Mercedes are concerned, and it's Arriva Dirty, and in terms of Kimi Antonelli, for George Russell currently, lap 23, the young Italian is back in front.
Again, position then as we sort of think about pit stops or if there's a safety car. It'll be very bad news for George Russell at this point. And it looks like Antonelli is trying to check up a little bit. Russell must stay within 1 second of him to keep that overtake facility.
This might be one of the few times it is like that Kimi Antonelli is happy to see Lando Norris ahead, because today Lando Norris is almost at a lap down and he leads this Canadian Grand Prix. Meanwhile, in the other McLaren, Oscar Piastri has a 10-second time penalty for causing a collision. It took Alex Albon out of the race. He went straight into him with a hairpin and he is now going to get a 10-second penalty. And it's a third lockup, wasn't it, from George Russell that causes problems again.
Yeah, he's struggling down on that hairpin, but he should. But then Antonelli is going to get the overtake as well. Lando Norris on this lap, at least for Norris then, as I was mentioning, his tyres already look ugly. They've not been on very long. He's obliged to get out of the way.
That is major disappointment there for Lando Norris. Well, there'll be a big extensive debrief at McLaren after this race. Who made the call to put the intermediate tyres on? What was the reason behind it? Did they think that more rain was coming? If they did, who was the weather forecaster? Because it hasn't arrived.
Yeah. And of course then, the skirmishes they...
This program is brought to you by Audi, the boldly redesigned Audi Q3.
With luxury and versatility for the bold. Every journey will leave you wanting more. The boldly redesigned Audi Q3.
This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it.
You may have to die, but you're too scared to lose it.
That's for the universe. Only condition fit.
Watching Domrez always fills me with inspiration.
Calling my savings account. BMO has 2 special ingredients to grow your savings. Great rates and no monthly fees.
You're hired. Everyone.
Gotta be faster than that.
Oh, that's nothing. We have Bounty. It's 50% more absorbent so you can use less. And one sheet holds up better while ordinary breads fall apart.
Get more done with one Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Bell. Switch to Canada's fastest 5G network and get 3 months of TSN on us.
Canada's World Cup roster is revealed on TSN, CTN Crib.
2016, it was Hamilton and Russell and Antonelli are giving us a repeat treat.
It's absolutely breathless. We're nowhere near half distance yet.
Oh, this is the way to end a big weekend of sport, isn't it? Put all your disappointments behind you and get treated up to an absolute basket of the Grand Prix.
Convenient for the breach.
I think that was just when I was given to. So head down. Sure, I'll cover up together.
Yeah, I think what George was saying there is the way he gave me that position back was cheeky, but that's exactly what you've got to do. You've got to hand it back, so you've got a way of then immediately trying to re-overtake.